Hi everybody, Bill here, still here. Well, I'm going to start with some positive news. Yay! Saving me a fortune, absolute fortune, because I am still going to the loo a lot. I don't even count anymore. Don't even count. I mean, honestly, I remember once when, some years ago, I had the chronic diarrhea. I caught the tummy bug, and I was going about 10 times a day for about 2 or 3 days. And I remember at the time thinking, this is outrageous. 10 times a day. Well, believe me, that's just normal now. I don't even think about it, and I don't even mind that. It's the pain that I object to. It's the pain, and it's just so painful. I know it's really boring. I keep saying and describing it in the same way, but I can't describe it as anything else than acid. It's like acid, molten lava. Well, that is something else, isn't it? Yeah, acid, molten lava, and like broken glass up your rectum. You're trying to get rid of it. There's no blood. There's nothing. It's just the most horrible, uncomfortable feeling, and it's not there all the time. But sometimes in the day, I suddenly realise I'm not even thinking about my backside. Oh, it's such a good feeling, and I just feel normal just for a few hours. It's so lovely. But then when it comes back, like yesterday evening, oh, it's dreadful, dreadful. We can't even watch a programme on the telly for more than an hour. If we watch a film or something, I so tell him, sorry, got to go. It breaks up all the time because I've got to go. And when I have to go, I'm literally spending 20 minutes, half an hour on the loo, just trying to get some relief and spasms of pain. Yeah, it's not good. It really isn't. So I've now got two more of these Pentasa enemas in a fortnight course. So I've had 12 of these things, and I've only got two more to go. I've already done it once before, if you recall. So this will be the third week of this treatment in the last month or so, and it's still not it doesn't seem to have cured the ulcer, if that's what the issue is. It's still there. It flares up. I do think it is diet related. That does affect it badly. It makes it worse. So last night, for example, when I was really suffering, I had vegetable soup for lunch. Bad mistake, I think. Vegetable soup. You'd think that's fairly not going to do any harm, but yeah, I think it did me some harm. Often you have to read the ingredients because they put a lot of onions type stuff in these things, a bit of onion and pepper, that's hidden in the ingredients. And I just think I've got no tolerance for that sort of thing at all. And also, I did have, hands up, I had a couple of pieces of Toblerone because my daughter bought me some for Father's Day last Sunday, and yeah, I just don't think chocolate agrees with me at all. I can't do that. So I have to be careful what I have. I have to have a very bland diet. But I was hoping that once the ulcer is cured, that it didn't really matter how many times I go, at least I wouldn't be in pain. But I'm afraid that's not where I am at the moment. I'm still in pain a fair bit. I'd say probably half the week I'm okay, half the week I'm not. And those days I'm bad, there's no rhyme or reason to it. I also actually think stress is relevant too. When you're stressed out, when your stomach gets in knots. Well, not that I have much to get stressed out about these days, but yesterday morning, I don't think you can see behind my head. Yeah, up there. That's where I came in yesterday morning. I was feeling pretty good. Came in, had a little bit of work to do at the computer, which is just the other side of the camera. And I thought, what's that wet patch on the bed? There's a big wet patch on the bed behind me. It's a spare bedroom, and there's water dripping from the ceiling rays where the light was. And we'd had torrential rain in the morning, and it's found its way through the roof somehow into out of the ceiling. So yeah, that was a panic, but mad flap trying to work out what was going on. Actually, we think it's coming from the chimney, which is in a pretty bad condition. It's leaking around the base of the chimney, and somehow the water's finding its way to the lowest point, which happens to be the ceiling above me. So that wasn't a great day, and probably didn't help my condition. But anyway, yeah, so I have phoned the colorectal nurses this morning, again in desperation, saying, can you please think about what the next steps are, because it's not working. And I was on a little walk with Helen earlier on today. We went round the block, and I said, you know what, I mean, we've got this holiday looming in September. Been looking forward to it for so long with all the family in Spain. I've got it all booked and paid for. I'm not even looking forward to that now, if I'm honest. I'm seeing it as an ordeal that I've got to get through. It scares me to go to the airport, to have to fly on a plane, to be in a foreign country with the food that, you know, I'll be able to eat bland food, but will the B-day? My B-day, I'm lost without my B-day. I've actually ordered a travel B-day. It's a little squeezy bottle with a squirty hose on the end, just to try and squirt something around my bum, because honestly, that is like, it's like pain relief if you can squirt cold water when it's like putting out a fire. I'm not saying it's squirting it up my bum necessarily, but it's just sort of on the outskirts of it. It seems to cool it down. Sitting on an ice cube probably would be ideal. It's not piles, it's not external, it's inside. I just imagine inside the tube work, it's just ulcerated and just sore, very sore. So I'll let you know how I get on. Oh, God, I did have a note here. Oh yes. Yeah, here is a bit of good news to end on. I was contacted by YouTube. YouTube called me, well, they messaged me and invited me to be a partner, a YouTube partner, which means I can get monetization for vlogs, you know, for the adverts that are shown. I can get money. Well, I'm not going to make much. I mean, you might make a few pennies now and then. It's not about that. But the more subscribers I get, the more money you get. It's all based on that. So thank you to everyone that's subscribed. I do appreciate it. It's not, but honestly, it's not about the money. But there you go. That's what happens. You've enabled me to become a YouTube partner. So that's a feather in my cap. Makes me feel very proud. Thank you. But funnily enough, at the same time, I'm actually on the point now where it's time to wind up these videos, because I haven't really got a lot more to say, have I? I give you the same message all the time, and it's getting close to the 100 mark now. So I'm thinking the 100th video will be my last of this series, because if I've got nothing to say, it's just boring, isn't it? So I'm going to probably just do 2 or 3 more, and then that will be the end of it. But it hopefully will then tie up as a nice sort of cradle to grave, well, not literally grave yet, anyway, for anybody who goes through the same process, to give them some sort of hope that or expectation as to what will happen to them during the process. Right, I'm going to round this off at 9 minutes. I hate doing long videos because people don't like watching long videos. Thank you for your support, and I'm going to disable comments again for the same reason. I'm just feeling like, just can't face it. Bye for now, everyone.